Before this court passes judgment, will the 4 defendants please rise and approach the bench?
Trust me, guys, it's all under control. The judge is my uncle. He'll take the insanity plea. Oh yeah, don't forget my retainer balance.
Okay, I understand you guys are pleading insanity, claiming demonic spirits possess you to do these hideous murders. Can you please explain to this court how these so-called spirits made you into these raving madmen?
The undershadow of the massacre caused the people of our country's fresh blood to pour. The patient's nightmare didn't allow the blood to flow through the dead body of the garbage in the cold. A haunted that surrounded him, like sleep paralysis, murdered a good leader. Like Dallas did to hostages, a slave and a killer. Burned them anyway, chopped their tongues and their eyelids. We went in the church armed with AK-47s. Against our wall we had to kill. A number of murdered people was 11. We can't go to hell cause we take over. Help us God, take us into heaven cause we caught prison. Now we waiting for your blessing. I'll be dead in seconds. Seen a shadow figure with the horns on his head. Had you met him? That's not an accident, it killed my doctor. This morning I stabbed 3 kids playing soccer. Cut up the principal's also kept them in my locker. Beat the shit out of your daughter like a boxer. Torture innocent people for $1. Kidnap the man and throw him out of helicopter. Cut off all the atheists' head with a rusty chopper. The devil made me do it. Ain't that a shocker?
Can you please explain to this court when these problems first began?
The day was December 12th, year 2012. Stole many souls sinking to the fiery depths of hell. And there they shall suffer rain, pain, and woe. A hellish Christian crucified and crosses hung by nails. I self-harmed every night or two. Made drones of people join floating, getting bloated pools, cutting heads off animals is what I do. I had an urge to kill people when the voices knew. When people mess with me, what's supposed to do is still they're looking like a fool. So I broke into their house, broke their stuff, giving 0 fucks. They were sleeping, so I poisoned the spell. Numb the stomach, knife went all the way down, and now had him and his wife tied up in the backyard. That's where they got eaten by hounds. Motherfuckers were a waste to be around. Then I caught Steven Johnson's kinside bed. Of course he died. That night was the triple threat. I bet his throat to it was slicking red. The blows love on my shirt, it smelled like death. Used it spoon like it was Smith. Had his stomach opened up and ribs spread. Ripped his heart out better than I had it shit. Spent a lot of time just so I could make sure he was dead.
No way, goddammit. Goddamn, I don't believe this shit. Oh no, me mataron mi amigo. Esa puta, esos güeyes me mataron mi amigo. ¿Qué voy a hacer, carajo?
Calm down, people. Please calm down. Let us please proceed with the defendant's explanation.
Late night possession, murder, robbery, and rape position. My depression led to violent aggression. I had an obsession of tasting blood and eat that dry the skin. And boiling human blood exploded then like Osama did. Wetting out my victim's window like I'm some kind of stalker. Crushed the edges of the house, rewrite the skinwalkers. Pour some gasoline around the house, burned down like a rocker. Lied to the police about the rape queen like I'm a Catholic father. Took another victim to the basement pain. And there I create weapons for people who are missing like the oldest. I have slaves that I treat. The faces covered with stains or brains of my prey. In my defense I was controlled by a demonic spirit. Gasoline on the dead body so I had to let it. My 6 fire that I made and I kinda dig it. My lyrics on my records will be getting too explicit. I pay to see people getting stoned like I had to take it. The children crying like little bitches, so I slit the doors, cooked the meat in the kitchen. The kid was still raw, so then I licked it. Went on to hunt another house, keep on the same tradition. Skinning ghosts, hunters has become my mission. Stabbing their ears with knives so they won't listen to our next plan. Throw poison toxin to their eyes, they were moving with scissors, take away the vision. Braided bodies were found in Russia with a climate that was frigid. I don't burn and turn bodies into ashes. First I rip it through flesh, burn it, then I'm finished. I could really make a whole movie come true. Chasing people by the mountains is what I'll do. I'ma tell you how it's your doors and I'll come in here, I just saw you.
Guilty. Next case.